Welcome, friends. My name is Artem Shevelyov. It's BlackStone live stream. Today we're gonna talk about Bitcoin, about some interesting stuff on altcoin market. And welcome our host, Phoenix Trader. Phoenix, do you with us? Hi.
Hi, bro. How are you? Good?
Hi, bro. How are you?
I am good. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. This is great holidays. I think the market is going well in these holidays. Also, I want to say about Mike. He will join us a bit later. So I will start with our presentation right now, okay? Please be sure that you are subscribed to our channel. Please be sure that you are hit thumbs up on this video. So please, while we making this live stream, put a lot of questions. If you have some questions, just ask them in the chat. You can use chat of the YouTube, or you can ask in a chat of our in Telegram BlackStone chat. So any of this chat is available to you to make some questions, okay? So right now I'm gonna switch to chart. We're gonna talk today about Bitcoin. I'm gonna share my thoughts about Bitcoin. Okay. So okay, so right now we can see this trading range. Right now, Bitcoin established a trading range between 4,300 and 4,200 and between 3,200 level. This trading range could be as accumulation zone, but we still don't have a confirmation of accumulation zone. But it could be, so we will see it in the future. But right now we are focused on next move on Bitcoin, because this is important thing to know what is going to be next. I think that Bitcoin didn't accomplish this move. It still need breakout from 3,838 level. From this level, I think the price is gonna move to somewhere in the 4,000 price zone, and when this price zone is gonna be reached, I think it will be good short opportunity for Bitcoin in the short term, of course, because in long term we didn't establish a new trend. Right now we are moving in something like something like head and shoulders. You know that pattern. You know this inverted head and shoulders pattern. This is bullish pattern. So welcome, friends. My name is Artem Shevelyov. It's BlackStone live stream. Today we're gonna talk about Bitcoin. About what is going on? Sorry for this. Okay. So for as I said, we have making this bullish inverting head and shoulders pattern. It's very clear right now that we the price is making this pattern, and for me, I of course I'm waiting for this pattern, and if the Bitcoin going to break this pattern to the upside.
Okay, but please, can I ask you something?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay, for me, I saw many traders post about invert head and shoulder, but until now we didn't see it. If we didn't see pattern, we can't confirm it will make.
Sure.
For example, may it break 3,500 down. One
sure,
point. Second point, if in this chart which you show now, if it will go to 4,000 and then go down, it will make normal head and shoulder in this time frame, and may break out. If break down 3,500 target, what will be?
You know, 5,000 is
we can depend on something didn't formed until now, inverted and shoulder.
yeah, sure. You know,
So what will be other chance or other idea? I can't depend on one idea for my trading.
sure. I want
Can
to
you help
talk
me
about
to be
this.
clear for this point? Because I saw many traders post Bitcoin will make head and inverted and shoulder, but until now nothing. If didn't
Now,
go up and didn't bring it up, I can't say it make head and inverted head and shoulder.
okay, let me answer this question. Thanks. For me, I see 3,500 level as an important level from Fibonacci retracement, and you know, sometimes prices not reversing from this. It's just an opportunity to reverse from this point. For me, I think I'm describing this short opportunity. So we're gonna have three 900 and 100. Between this zone, we're gonna have some short orders and make some profits in 3,500 level. This is the idea. Next thing about the head and shoulders pattern. We, you know, for head and shoulders, for inverted head and shoulders, it's very important to make, you know, right shoulder to make it lower than left shoulder. So for like ideal head and shoulders pattern, it should be, you know, like something like 3,400 or maybe lower, 3,300 level, something like this. So for, you know, perfect head and shoulders. For 3,500, well, it's not very perfect head and shoulders because of this price week. You see it, it's very long, and it touched 3,475, something like this. Yeah, or maybe closing price. So if you're gonna use closing price, it's 3,600. So anyway, for this pattern, it's still not confirmed. It's just forming. Everybody see it, and while everybody see it, I don't know. Will it go to the break this level or not? For me, I use this pattern only for, you know, for confirming that we are heading to 3,500 and 3,400 levels. And you know,
when reach 3,015, we need check it again. It may
sure.
bonus from it and may break down it.
You know, even if you're gonna break down it, we have another Fibonacci retracement area of 0 to 0.236. So after this, we're gonna have an opportunity to rebound again.
Okay, in this case, when I should go to should I go to USDT?
You know, we can use some percentage of position and move to USD something between of these levels. So we should not risk too much. You know, if our position in BTC, total capital, I mean in BTC, then we should not risk too much. For those who still in USD, of course, they need to have some buy opportunity, and this is the buy opportunity for those who have USD or other USD or something like this. So Just let me check the chart.
Okay, thank you, bro, for more clearing.
Okay, about head and shoulders pattern, I remembered that we had some, head and shoulders pattern before, and they was not confirmed. They look like head and shoulders, but they are not confirmed right here. So as you can see right here, market is making something like head and shoulders, inverted one. And I basically think why this not played out and not make it bullish because of the right shoulder. It's not very good. You can see it's lower than left shoulder, and it retraced it not too much. So it retraced it just about 0.3. So that's why this is two reasons for this inverted head and shoulders not going so well. For today's situation, it's a bit different, but still need confirmation, but still need a solid look, because right now it's just not confirmed yet. So for more clearance, we need to have this 3,500 level and even 3,400 level to be reached in the next few weeks, maybe in January or in the somewhere in the January. So this is the basic idea for Bitcoin right now. I will delete these head and shoulders, not making confused. So I will focus only on next move, and after that it will be more clear. And one more thing about the next move. I made some this Elliott waves analysis few days ago. It still not reached B level, so it's still not ABC right here. So we need to confirm that, because right now, price is making this sideways, and I still think that we are going to have some upward move from this zone, as I describe it right here. So this one, and this should complete this B wave. Okay, so this is important for next move. And for confirming that we are having that we are going to have a rebound from these levels of 3,400, 3,500, we need to confirm the corrective wave structure. So usually corrective waves, they consist of A, B, C. It's a zigzag. Sometimes it's more complex. Sometimes just zigzag. So, well, chart is not very clear. I will try to clear it more. Okay, so in wave A, we can have a 5 waves pattern or zigzag pattern. Sometimes we have it, but this time it looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to confirm A to B, we should have a zigzag pattern inside. So we need a zigzag right now. So to make it happen, we need a zigzag here. if the price action will be in a zigzag, so it will eventually confirm that we are going to retrace from 3,900 for 4,000 level and make a move down to 3,500, 3,400 levels. So I'm still waiting for confirmation. Maybe in some days we're going to have this confirmation, but right now still nothing. And this move is only about the probability. So I think this probability to move like this is about 60%. And it's pretty high percentage of that it will happen. And eventually it's better than nothing. So right now I'm gonna put some short orders between 400, 100, 401. No, I'm sorry, 4,100 and between 3,900 levels. For the stop loss for this price action, well, it's hard to make a good stop loss, but 4,200 level should be something like confirmation. But eventually, we in a, still in downtrend, and if you are short in downtrend, you're still safe. So right now we don't have any confirmation for market reversal. So shorting these levels or higher, you're still in the safe zone. Okay. Okay. We have asked about Bitcoin for long term from Andy 2018. Hi guys, I want to buy new BTC for long term. Do you think we arrived the lower 2K levels regarding bearish situation with traditional markets? Well, Andy, it's very confusing right now for long-term analysis. But yes, we can have something like 2K levels or maybe lower. I will try to describe again because on some videos ago, I described this idea with auditory audience, and I described this crash pattern phases, and we still have opportunity to make rebound from these levels to maybe 5,800, and after that we are probably going to make a new lows. So after that, but this is in very long term. So maybe even in 2020 we are gonna have some maybe new lows, and before eventually to make a decision to buy BTC for long term, we still need more information. Right now we don't have more information. We have just we have a big dump, but we don't have buy and hold confirmations. We do not have a pattern to buy and hold. So right now we're still in this zone of probably retracement to previous big support, and we will test this level as a resistance. And some days before, I saw in our chat room that some guy, he showed the comparison with silver, and silver back in the days it made a similar move. It just broke big triangle like this, and it made a move down, then rebounded to support and go lower. That's what happened. So you can check the silver futures prices as well. I don't want to waste time right now about this. We have Mike here. Mike just connected to us. Hi, Mike, if you're here now. Your microphone is not connected, so. All right. One more thing about Bitcoin that I didn't show it yet is this BitMEX chart. I showed this chart some days before on our chat room and TradingView. As you can see, we have this harmonic bearish Kuiper pattern, and this pattern have two targets. First target is already reached. This is take profit 1, 38.2% of retracement from C to D. And next take profit level is 61.8, which is 3,500, 3,400 levels. So we still can expect these levels in the next few maybe weeks. So this is what we should expect. For short term, we have this area, this resistance area where price can reach and rebound it from this.
Mike with us?
Okay, Mike? I think yes.
Yes.
Can Mike? Yes, but we don't hear him because he not connect microphone.
Okay, can send he in chat. To see Mike give us his idea about Bitcoin. Okay, can contact him with on chat or no?
I think he hears us. So, anyway, okay. Right now, Bitcoin just made some moves, and it's good. So I just posted new analysis about Bitcoin. It's same to this what I describe it right now. So you can check it on our Telegram channel or on my TradingView page. So it's same chart. You can track how the market moving in these levels. So it's same. Okay. Well, I want to talk very fast about Bitcoin Cash ABC. Some days ago, I had answer about. I had a question about ABC, Bitcoin Cash ABC USD trading pair. Well, it made a very huge pump. Very good profits if somebody is bought on 75-80 level. It's about 200% profits. And right now, price is just making bearish patterns, and you can see the price is made this rising bearish pattern, then breakdown, and right now it made a bearish flag pattern, which is probably already confirmed because of this pullback to resistance. So anyway, I don't really like how it looks like because this flag have a very narrow angle, so I don't like how it looks like. But Fibonacci retracement levels, they are telling me that the price is probably going to revisit 133 level and 110 level. So this is important. Mike, we didn't hear you. Can you check Zoom settings? Maybe you need to switch to another microphone. Well, I need to do it as well. Okay. So for those who holding a Bitcoin Cash ABC, just be careful. Maybe you should sell between 180 and 200 level in order to fix your profits or whatever you have on.
Bro, about Bitcoin ABC, Cash, SV or ABC, for me, as follow up them, they don't depend on TA. They depend on Roger Fair and other when pump it or dump it. So hard to predicate them price or them move. For me, I avoid trading it because I don't, after trading 1 year and follow up it, I don't have idea how it moves. Not like others coin can follow up and predicate it move hard because like pump and dump coin.
Yeah, I agree with this because really Bitcoin Cash and its forks, they are not going so well with TA. I noticed this also with Bitcoin Cash in 2017, 2018. So it's a bit tricky to trade them. So I don't make any recommendations to buy it, but for those who want to know what I expect from this coin, then I think this. So you should be warned and be careful with this. Okay. Okay. Mike's still struggling with his audio settings. I don't know what is going on right now.
Okay, we can move to alts. Check some alts.
Yeah, go check
Until
the mods. I think people want to know what's going on with Ripple. As you know, Ripple was added as a base pair to Binance Exchange. It even made a move, which is great. But it's also great for me because it hit my short orders. Thank you. And for me, it's still bearish pattern, still bearish, still bearish situation on Ripple. I will try to find my XRP BTC analysis. Just let me check. So this is my previous analysis about XRP USD, and I showed this analysis before, and we are reached my targets of this analysis, and it made a rebound. So right now it's probably going to make another like this pattern, but smaller, with higher lows, maybe in 30 cent area, and after that we will see what's going on. I will try to find my XRP BTC chart. It's describing better what is going on with XRP. Here we go. So this analysis is still valid, still active, and still making profits right now. So the idea was, and still, that we have this rising wedge pattern. And before this pattern, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 connected downtrend. Next, we have breakout from rising wedge and making new lows or reaching previous lows. So from these levels, it's making a new lows. From this rising wedge, it's probably going to make the same previous lows or maybe higher lows. So Anyway, I'm gonna press play. And we can see that the price is reached this resistance area and rebounded from it. And probably the price is just trying to make a breakout. And I will switch to live chart. On this, to confirm this. Okay, Mike need to restart his computer. Something's going wrong. All right, so XRP versus Bitcoin. Still the same situation, still the same targets. I think nothing changed here. We have this rising wedge. It's still going on. It's just touched the resistance where I placed my short orders, and it hit my short orders, and my average entry right now it's about 102 level. This is my average entry for XRP BTC. So I'm right now in the profits, and I won't shut down my position because of a few things. I still waiting for breakout from this pattern, and I will only hit stop loss if we're gonna break and fix above this level of 11,650. Only on this confirmation, if the price is going up and make a confirmation for me. Only on this I'm gonna close my shorts, but I think that won't happen. I put 10% probability for this move, so it's barely not going to happen. So target still the same, take profit levels. So it's about 6,000 and 4,800. So nothing new for XRP. Don't be hamster on this. Don't buy higher, because this is high risky asset. Because Ripple, it's making a lot of profits, but XRP is still making a lot of blood. So be careful with this. Sometimes I trade XRP, but as I know, Phoenix Trader don't trade XRP at all, right? Okay, so if somebody have some questions for us, what coins to check today, just put your suggestions in the chat. Don't forget to make it. Okay, so just put some questions in the chat, and we will continue. So for XRP USD, I still think that we are gonna reach 30 cents again. So it will make something like this. And after that, maybe again go up. So this for XRP. All right. what's next? I recently, I'm sorry, in Monday I saw XRP. I'm sorry, 0x, and 0x is showing bullish patterns, and it looks very good in this support zone. So it already looks like breakout from falling wedge pattern, and after that it probably going to make some good rebound. And as you can see, 2 times before we have from all-time high, I measure it to next lower high. It's about 15% drawdown, and for next move, the same for lower highs, it's about 14% drawdown. So if next move will be like something like this, about 15%, then we are gonna have a very good profits on 0x. It's about maybe, I think, 38 profits. So if you're gonna buy right now, it's about 50% profits, but I'm gonna fix earlier. I'm gonna fix about on about 9,800 level and 11,000 level. So So 0x is looking very good for next period. Maybe I will hold for few days, and from 70 days, from this to this, 35 days. So maybe it's about up to 60 days. You'll need to make this rebound.
We can check other coins, bro.
Sure.
I need to check
What?
Salt and VIP.
Okay. Put some suggestion. What to check?
I put Salt.
Salt.
And some
Okay.
members ask about Tron, Neo, ICX.
Okay. Let's check Salt. Hi, Mohammed. Okay, for Salt, let's go to check it. All right. Well, it looks like Bart head, and this trading range is looking good because we can have a breakout to the upside. So it will be good if you're gonna break 6,700, and after that we're gonna have an opportunity to take profits on 7,600 and 9,000 level. in this 9 and this 10,000
Okay,
level.
for me, I have same targets,
Okay.
77 and about 90 or 95.
Yeah, it looks very clear. And this trading range is very useful because it's very very easy to put stop loss for this coin. Just this low is going to be stop loss. Also, I like to make inverted charts and check them. So so if the price is going to break this resistance, then this thing going to pump. But we need to confirm this and be aware if the price is want to break this line, then we should close position. Maybe what can happen. First, we can have breakout and then bullish, bullish, bullish. And what we can have as we can have this going to the resistance and making rebound from it. Then we will see, because this resistance looks pretty heavy, but
I think this will depend on Bitcoin move.
yes, sure.
If Bitcoin dumped, this will be active, may go to 5,000, but if didn't, will pump from this soon.
Yeah, so it really depends on the market, and Bitcoin will be as a marker for this move. So we will track it, and we will continuously update this chart. So let's go check next what we have. Let's go check
Tron.
Yeah, Tron is interesting. No, I made a mistake for Tron last period, but well, I even had a chart for this. I think this chart from previous or maybe a few weeks ago live stream. So as you can see, this accumulation zone is played out, and price is just jumping from it. Very, very energetic pump. What we can expect? Of course, we need to expect this level for 400, 440, and 480. So we need to expect the price is going to retest them. I don't think the price is going to reach 430 because of the because if this price is going to be reached, then everybody's going to buy, and I think whales don't want to do it, and they want to be in position for sure, and probably 4,400 I'm sorry, 440 will be good. So this is what we can expect. And for the targets, we need to know that we have 580, 730, and even close to 1,000 level. It is possible, but need a lot of time, because in April we had this move, we had this move and it reached very high, and probably we're gonna have something like this. I don't think that we are going to reach the 900 level. It's like impossible, but 700 level is possible. So my targets will be 580 and 730. So this my targets for Tron, but we need to rebuy this because right now it's very dangerous to buy. All indicators diverging, so it's very dangerous. I will move to 4-hour chart to make it clearer. I'm sorry, a bit laggy. Sorry. Okay, for Tron again. So we have this price and escalators bearish divergent. So it's probably gonna put price between 480 and 440. So from these levels, you can buy Tron for midterm. It's a good opportunity to buy here Tron. All right. So what we have next? Let's go check ADA. Okay, for ADA, we had this analysis on previous live stream, and it already hit its first target. It almost reached its second target. Well, it's very good for ADA, and right now it's making a rebound. I think the price is going to make something like ABC correction. So we need to pay attention to this level of 1000 and 960 level. To make a good buy from it. So that's what I'm gonna do with ADA, and it looks very good from this point. So you can see this support where we can buy, and I think ADA is looking good. So what is next? What we have to check next? Let's go check VIB. Okay. All right, VIB. Well, it's looking pretty good. No, it can break out the upside, but in downtrend, this triangle is mostly bearish. So I will stick to the strategy, and if we're gonna make a rebound from here and then just go by and sell something like 800, 840 and 110, something like this. In other case, we will have an opportunity to buy a better price, maybe something like 525. And after that, again, rebound to maybe to lower levels, but still good profits. VIB is very volatile coin, so you know, it's not easy to trade it, but if you're gonna buy some good levels, then you will have some good profits. So for me, I will.
For me, I bought in current levels about 600.
Yeah, normal.
And still, my stop loss, basic stop loss is under 500, but may I can put other stop loss at 518, sell and rebuy under if go down. But
You
in
know,
current price, I have position.
for this pattern, you can have a stop loss under 600, but not just
Good.
stop loss with the level. You need to check closing price. So if price will close under 600 level, then you go and sell, and just put some few buy-ins between 550 and 500 levels. Then you will be good.
Okay, thank you. Can check Neo?
Neo, yeah, sure. Wow. So as we remembered, I showed the chart from CoinMarketCap, and Neo versus Bitcoin have very important level of 50,000. So this level is very, very important. If the price gonna break it, then I think I don't even know what gonna happen with Neo if we're gonna break this level, but this level is very, very important. So for right now, what we have here, probably we have a small cup and handle. I will try to show you. So the small cup and handle with breakout already, and it's already in the price, but this cup and handle is it's a good signal for us. Maybe Neo just started its move, because it's already bottomed very, very low, and why it should go lower? I don't see a good reason to why it should go lower. So as you can see, these prices they hold the selling pressure since 2017. And we're still in this zone, and it's still good for us to make a buy from here. But as you can see, this level of 50,000 of 50,000, it's very important, because if you're gonna break this level, then just go to hell. Next level of support, something like here or here. So I don't see a good reason to make these levels happen. But right now on weekly chart, we can see bottom at stochastic RSI and a bottom at weekly RSI. So,
bro, excuse me. For me, I need leave. I have important work.
no problem. Sure.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Good luck for all followers, and we can move. We can meet next week for trading alt only. Net notice. This period we need fixed profit when make profit 10%, 50% better fixed profit. Don't be greedy lot until more clear bullish market. For stop
Okay.
losses, I don't recommend lots. It need stop losses, but will be big stop loss. For alts, for example, we see salt need stop loss under 20%, pipe under 20%. So need wide stop loss if you want to use it. But important under last law, we need be careful because if Bitcoin go under 3,000, alts will see big dump. And use money management at least 50% as Bitcoin for emergency if we see big red market to buy alt cheaper. Good luck to all. See you next week.
Thank you,
Excuse
bro.
me.
Thank you. Goodbye. All right, I will continue, Neo. So I expect the price is probably going to make a rebound at least at 8,500 level, and from this we can buy and go in for midterm holding. So targets will be like 23, 25, and higher 31, 32, and something like this. So so this is this analysis for Neo, and if price going to break this level, this last red level, well then I don't want to hold under this level. It will means more bearish, but to make it more bearish, we need more space to make it. I think this rebound should happen. So track these numbers and buy something close to this. I will check next. I just spoke it with Mike. He had some issue with audio software. I don't know what's going on, so we need to wait a few minutes more. All right. Next, I'm gonna check. Let's go check Dash. Okay. Nice. Well, for Dash on weekly chart, we having a strong bullish divergence, and this could mean that this coin is probably ready to some bull run, maybe for next couple of weeks. Right now, price is already breaking this resistance and trying to break it at least. And if the price is could handle to break this level, then it will be very good. So then it will be very, very bullish. And next level of resistance, I think this 36, 35 will be good. So for Dash, for long term, it's still looking good. Well, for stop loss, well, it's hard to say that we need stop loss in such conditions of this bullish divergence, but we can have one on this level of 60 level. It's very high stop loss, a lot of drawdown, but we need to be ready for this. But in long term, looks very, very good, promising at least. So for Dash, I think this one. Well, at least, well, this coin is not a scam. What gonna check next? Let's go check. Go check MDA. Nice. Well, right now I don't suggest to buy it because it's stuck at the middle of nowhere, so I don't want to buy it. And no, it could break to the downside in any day and make another retest of this support, because this support is great. And if this support is going to be broken, then it will go to next support levels. So be very careful with this. It's still, I think this coin will move in this triangle for a few times, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know how many times, but it's still, for me, it's still looking down, because such things not happen just for a reason. They just happen to make some money, and the people still want to see another pump, but it won't happen. So just be very careful with this. All right, what next? What next? Let's go check icon. I think Mike just connected to us. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, good.
Phone, right? I'm using my phone, like you said, because I don't know what's going on with the freaking computer.
You will figure out. No problem. Let me check a last coin for today, and you will switch to your chart, okay?
All right.
So I will check icon. All right. For icon, it's stuck at between 700 level and between 560. So breakout of any of these levels will make opportunity to trade. If the breakout from 700 level, then it will be good opportunity to buy, and then it will go to moon. Another side, we have a breakout from 560. In this case, it will go to dump again. So just be very, very careful. This trading range is very good, and if price going to make it happen and break out to the upside, I will buy more. But right now, I don't have a buy signal from this coin right now, so just be careful. Okay, Mike, you can continue.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna try to share the screen.
Sure. Did you connect it from the PC?
Yes. Do you see me? You actually see me? Is the camera working?
Yeah.
All right. I don't find it. Hold on. No, because I'm trying to connect the PC too. Mm.
You need to open Zoom in PC and connect again.
Yeah, I'm doing it, but it's close. Get close after like 5 minutes. Hold on.
Hold on, I will.
Oh, now the sound is working. Fuck this, man. Let's see
But
if it
still
works.
no microphone.
Now 2 mics, right?
No
Double
microphone. Okay, stay with this. Just share screen from PC. It's okay.
All right, so we kind of have the same analysis. I found that we have a trend line and these two lower points around 3,100, 32 something, and then we touch it again over here at around 3,688. So I sent a signal on the channel and a little update saying that we will touch this and bounce because I was seeing this kind of like shape we have over here, like this continuation, like let's say it's a like fake continuation triangle because it looks like it breaks down and then it goes up with a bullish divergence. We had the same thing. It went all the way up like here, back down, double bottom, and then another rally. So I'm expecting it to go. I would say the next level is 3,900, but I think it will break it and probably go to 4,027. This is a BitMEX chart. We will have to see if we see any bearish divergence on a small time frame to open shorts. I'm not sure if it is going to continue to this level and then drop or just drop from this level. However, we already closed the shorts around here, and I have no position right now. I will consider to open one here. If you guys like to short on BitMEX, we'll probably do an update. Could be a nice level to short. And the target would be 3,550 and 3,450. If you short here and it happens to continue all the way up, you can like just use. What I do is I don't use a stop loss. I set a budget for each resistance, and I just drag my loss all the way up here and just continue to add more until it drops. And it's been working very well for me, much better than the stop loss, because sometimes the price goes crazy and then you think it's a real breakout and just go back down in the middle of the way and you took the loss and now you have no position. Let's see. So I do think there is a high chance to break this level, and I'm going to explain why on the weekly chart. So this is a weekly chart on the Bitstamp exchange. And hold on. This is kind of the price action I'm expecting because I took this from the 2014 chart, BTC on 2014. I project the percentage and the RSI levels, and it should, we can see this week around 4,600 or 4,800 for this week, and then it won't close there. It will just come back down, and then the next 2 weeks, the next following weeks, we are going to retest the 200 weekly average, which is one from that we had the bounce, this zone over here, and we're going to retest it, and then it will do another rally. It should be a little higher to around 5,194 or 5,200, and this will be around the end of January, and then we will have a flat period, and everybody will be a little concerned about the price, if it's going to continue to the upside or down, but then it's going to drop because the RSI is going to reach this resistance at some point, and then it will come back down and finish the RSI cycle, and probably it could form a bullish divergence on a weekly or just another oversold level, and we will see a lowest low. And the number I'm getting so far is a 44% drop, counting from the last low, and that will make it to 1,766. So let's go to 2014. Mira, hold on, give me a second. Right. So the chart I just show you right now, I made it up by looking at this one because for some reason we are doing pretty much the same thing. After this bounce, if you measure a percentage and you get this second candle this week, this is how I got the 48, 4,600, and then 2 weeks down and retest almost the previous levels, not that low, so that will be something like 3,300 right now or 3,400, and then back up and do another high before the drop. This is the flat period that I talk about, and this is the breakdown. And then we have a huge capitulation candle, and then a bounce, and then the accumulation period. I believe we're going to see this next year, somewhere this low, maybe somewhere around March or maybe June or July. It's hard to say because maybe this time is taking a little longer, I think, than the previous cycle, because each cycle gets slower every time. This cycle is much slower than the previous one, and so on and so forth. So this is how I get the also check the RSI level. We touched the minimum, this yellow line we have over there, which is the same that we had here, and we bounce, and we are in the second week. Check this candle and check this one. We are over here. This is a red one, but it could go up and then down and close green, or if it's red, it doesn't matter. But we kind of see like we can see a 2 week of uptrend, then 2 week down, 2 week up, flat period, and drop. If we do the same, if we take the same time than here, these are going to be dates, but I believe it will be a little longer, so we might stay like flat for a little longer and then drop. But I'm pretty sure we might see the bottom next year. So this is it for now. pretty much I have. It's a little boring on Bitcoin price action. If you want to long, just wait to get close to a 3,400 level or 3,500. Just place small buys at every 50 points down, and you should be fine. I don't believe we're going to break this level. We're going to hold it for a few months.
Okay, thank you. This very interesting point of view. I agree with this analysis because we still need to make another low, and for RSI, it's very good. Notice it that we need to make another complete the cycle of RSI movement. And we have a question for you, Mike. It's Andy asking about, Mike, is it meaningful to short from 4K to 2K or hedge? Yes.
No, I won't hedge. I will short. I definitely will short. Anything close to 4,500 to 52, it's a short. If you just make sure you use low leverage and keep your liquid price around like 5,700, and don't use all your money. Just like I said, set a budget. If you have 10K, for example, use $3,000 or $2,000 for 45 to 4,800, and then use another $3,000 or $4,000 for the 5,200, and you get a better average. And then just keep the rest free, just in case for a plan C or something. It goes a little higher to, let's say, 5,500 or 57, which I don't think so, but you never know. And then you add more. And let's say that this 10K you have is not all your money. This is, let's say your trading money is like $40,000, and you're going to risk. You never risk all your money. You can use like 25 or 30%. And it is also good to use, since this is a weekly move, just don't rush. If you want to do a swing and you want to catch the whole move down, understand that in order to have a better price average, you will need to use not only different price levels, but different times, different weeks. You will need to catch the price in 1 week and the price the next week and the other week. And then if you are in loss, temporary loss, you just, it's fine. It's fine. Most of the profit I made, I've been in loss. Many times I didn't have the best entry. So sometimes it's sent a good signal and I didn't take it. And then I was a little late, and I had to hold in loss, but I wait because I know the trading range, and I know, people get scared because they see red numbers, but that's all good. You can compare this with a bull run when you buy expensive and sell more expensive, and many people held in loss and they didn't even care because they knew it was going to go higher, right? So it's the same thing. I mean, this is the opposite. So if you short from one level and then it goes down and then it comes back up really hard, just add more. But just you got to be clear on the trading range. And we have a trading range from 3,000 to, let's say, 5,700. This is your trading range for a swing if you want to go and catch all this move. And your time period, if you're looking at the weekly chart, is going to be about 4 or 5 months. So keep this in mind when you open your position. I don't recommend using perpetual contracts because the funding fee is going to be too high, right? So just try to use, I don't know if you use Bitfinex or BitMEX, just try to use the ones that expire on March, or maybe there's a new kind of contract that expires on June. That would be even better.
So these contracts, as I know, they are $100 lower price, right?
Yeah, they have a different price. I mean, they have the same volatility. It's just they move the same, but it's a little cheaper. What is,
It is now
it
3,700.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Function. This is over here. It's called right now. This one expires on March 29th, I believe. It's called XVTH19. This is the one I'm using. This is the one I recommend on the VIP as well, because it's when Bitcoin gets boring, man, you get charged for this freaking funding rate, right? So
Sure.
for me, this is good enough. I can open a position and relax over here. I don't have any issue. Let's see. Current price is 3,700, and you see almost $100 lower than the regular XVT, the perpetual. These are the perpetual contracts. So over here, the minimum was 3,050, 3,039, and over here was 3,115. It works the same chart. You see?
Yeah. All right, great. So do you have something for Ethereum?
I haven't checked it in a while, but we have a chat, right, that we just opened for the channel a few weeks ago, and I kind of sent this chart because somebody asked about Ethereum targets, and I say breaking 120, it was going to take it to 158. It actually went to 158 and 85. And hold on. So we don't have any bearish divergence because this is just converging, and I don't see any reversal structure yet. But I think it is forming right now on a 6-hour or 4-hour chart. You see, I'm expecting the other side to go up and make a lower high, and the price can make a double top or maybe a fade breakout of the downtrend channel and then back down with BTC. Another thing I wanted to say about Ethereum is I don't have the chart right here, but I saw it a few weeks ago, and it had a very big bullish divergence on a weekly chart. Let me see if I can find. You see, we were shorting Ethereum on the VIP, but when I saw this, I switched to BTC and I said, let's stop shorting this this market because look, huge bullish divergence, and also this is a Binance chart, but this is a very strong. Yeah, let me use another one because it doesn't have too much historical.
I had a chart from Poloniex on my TradingView page for this Ethereum Bitcoin chart as well. So it's already reached a very good resistance, but it could climb more. Poloniex had better. It's lower. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a very important level, and we have this huge bullish divergence on a weekly. So I stay away shorting this market because it went up much higher than Bitcoin. Well, this is, of course,
so
Ethereum dollar is more volatile
than 50% here and 30% Bitcoin made move, and it's about 78 or even 18% profit.
No, because this is Ethereum Bitcoin, but Ethereum dollar is much more volatile. Let's measure how.
80%.
80%?
Yeah.
You see, 96% from the bottom, and Bitcoin did
30.
And Bitcoin did 30, yeah, 3 times more. So you get in trouble if you're shorting this thing. So, like, I don't know. I prefer to stick with Bitcoin. Same for the BitMEX altcoins market. I don't like that. They, especially Bitcoin Cash, like people go crazy and like to short or long this market, but man, sometimes it's very like behaves really strange and unexpected way. So I stick with the BTC. If you want to make money, you only need one thing to go up or down. And if you know what Bitcoin is going to do, just stick with that market. It's much more predictable. Sometimes everything is going down, and then you get coins like XRP going up like crazy. So this is my advice for leverage trading. Yeah, I think it will double top. I think we'll go higher than 160, 162 or yeah, something like that. But this is cracking chart. So yeah, probably double top on BitMEX chart. Mm-hmm. Any question?
Let me check. No, we don't have any questions right now. Okay, I think we can end for today. It's been a pleasure to make this live stream today. So thank you for watching us. Be sure that you are subscribed to our channels. Be sure that you're subscribed to our Telegram and our TradingView pages. So Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to everybody. We will continue our live stream show at 2nd of January. It's next Wednesday. So be sure that you will be with us next week. So thank you, everybody, and happy holidays. Goodbye.
Bye. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.